Carol Burnett's early life shaped much of the strength and warmth she would later bring to her performances. Born in San Antonio, Texas in 1933, she grew up during a time of financial hardship and family instability. Her parents struggled with alcoholism, and as a result, much of her childhood was spent in the care of her grandmother in a modest Los Angeles apartment. Despite the challenges around her, Burnett developed a vivid imagination and an early sense of humor as a coping mechanism. She often created small performances for herself and others, discovering that laughter could ease even the most difficult moments. These early experiences not only helped her survive emotionally, but also planted the seeds for her future career in entertainment. Rather than being discouraged by her circumstances, she learned resilience, empathy, and creativity. This emotional foundation became a defining part of her personality, later influencing her ability to connect deeply with audiences who saw authenticity in her humor. Even in hardship, she found ways to observe life with curiosity and lightness, qualities that would eventually make her one of the most beloved figures in American comedy. Education and first steps into entertainment. As Carol Burnett grew older, her academic journey led her to the University of California, Los Angeles, where she initially intended to study journalism. However, her passion for performing quickly became impossible to ignore. She found herself more drawn to acting, singing, and comedic expression than to reporting facts. During her college years, she participated in small performances and discovered that her natural timing and expressive style captivated audiences. A life-changing opportunity came when an anonymous benefactor provided her with financial assistance to move to New York City, with the simple condition that she one day pay it forward. This act of kindness deeply influenced Burnett's outlook on life and reinforced her belief in generosity and gratitude. In New York, she began auditioning for stage and television roles, slowly building her presence in the entertainment world. These early struggles were not easy, but they helped her refine her craft and develop the discipline needed for a competitive industry. Each small role became a stepping stone, and her determination ensured she kept moving forward, even when success was not immediate. Breakthrough in television. Carol Burnett's breakthrough came during the 1950s and early 1960s, when she began appearing on popular variety programs such as The Gary Moore Show. Her performances quickly stood out due to her fearless physical comedy, expressive facial reactions, and ability to balance humor with sincerity. Audiences were drawn to her uniqueness. She could be wildly funny in one moment and deeply relatable in the next. One of her early comedic highlights included a humorous musical sketch that showcased her boldness in parodying unexpected subjects, helping establish her reputation as an innovative performer. Television producers soon recognized her rare talent, and she became a regular presence on variety shows. This period was crucial in shaping her identity as a performer, allowing her to experiment with different styles of comedy and build confidence in front of live audiences. Her growing popularity was not based solely on humor but also on her authenticity, which made viewers feel connected to her personality. By the time she reached national recognition, she had already developed the versatility and charisma that would define her long and successful career in television. The Carol Burnett Show era. The launch of The Carol Burnett Show in 1967 marked a defining moment in television history and in Burnett's career. At a time when variety shows were largely dominated by men, she broke barriers by becoming one of the first women to host a primetime sketch comedy program. The show blended satire, musical performances, sketches, and parodies, creating a unique format that resonated with audiences across the United States. Its success lasted 11 seasons, making it one of the most iconic programs of its era. Burnett's ability to connect with both live audiences and viewers at home was a key factor in the show's popularity. She often opened episodes with casual Q&A sessions, where she interacted directly with the audience, creating a sense of intimacy and warmth. The show's sketches became legendary, featuring memorable characters, film parodies, and comedic situations that remain influential today. Beyond entertainment, the program represented a cultural shift, proving that women could lead major television productions with both creativity and authority. Burnett's leadership, humor, and collaborative spirit helped shape the show into a timeless classic. Creative collaborations and ensemble cast. A major strength of The Carol Burnett Show was its talented ensemble cast, which included performers such as Harvey Korman, Vicki Lawrence, Tim Conway, and Lyle Waggoner. their chemistry on screen became one of the most celebrated aspects of the series. In particular, Burnett and Harvey Korman developed a strong professional partnership that produced some of the show's most memorable comedic moments. Their timing, improvisation skills, and shared understanding of humor allowed them to elevate sketches to new levels of brilliance. While, like any long-running creative collaboration, there were moments of stress and differing artistic opinions, their relationship was rooted in mutual respect and admiration for each other's talent. Korman's improvisational genius often complemented Burnett's expressive style, resulting in performances that felt spontaneous and genuine. Off-camera, the cast worked closely under the pressures of weekly television production, but they also shared a deep commitment to delivering quality entertainment. Rather than being defined by conflict, their collaboration is remembered for its creativity, trust, and ability to bring joy to millions of viewers through comedy that still resonates today. Personal life and family journey. Beyond her professional achievements, Carol Burnett's personal life has been marked by meaningful relationships and deep family bonds. She was first married to her college sweetheart, Don Soroyan, in the mid-1950s, though the marriage eventually ended as her career began to take shape. Later, she married television producer Joe Hamilton, a partnership that played an important role in both her personal and professional growth. Hamilton contributed to many of her projects, including the development and success of The Carol Burnett Show. Together, they raised 3 daughters and navigated the challenges of balancing family life with demanding careers in entertainment. Their marriage lasted over 2 decades before ending in divorce, but they remained connected through their shared family and professional history. Burnett later experienced another chapter in her personal life when she married musician Brian Miller. Throughout her journey, she has demonstrated resilience in maintaining close relationships with her children and adapting to life's changes with openness. Her personal experiences reflect both joy and hardship, shaping her into a grounded and compassionate individual. Challenges, loss, and advocacy. Carol Burnett's life has also included significant challenges and moments of deep personal loss. One of the most difficult experiences was the illness and eventual passing of her daughter, Carrie Hamilton, who struggled with addiction and later died of cancer in 2002. This period was profoundly painful for Burnett, but it also became a source of strength and purpose. She and her family became advocates for addiction awareness and recovery support, using their platform to help reduce stigma around these issues. Burnett has spoken openly about grief and healing, emphasizing the importance of humor as a coping tool during life's most difficult moments. She has also supported various health-related causes, including awareness campaigns and charitable organizations focused on recovery and medical identification programs. Her willingness to share personal struggles publicly helped many people feel less alone in their own experiences. Rather than retreating from the public eye during hardship, she chose to use her voice to encourage understanding and compassion. This blend of vulnerability and advocacy has added depth to her legacy beyond entertainment. Legacy and lasting influence. Carol Burnett's influence on comedy and television remains profound and far-reaching. Her groundbreaking work